Mason Machine. What's up, guys? Ducky here. Welcome. This is one of the best series coming up this summer by DMV Chicago and Stance Addictionz. We'll bring you along around the country to show you and showcase you some of the best rides. Okay. Sit back, enjoy the ride, and get ready for some good action. Whether it be tuner, race car, or lowrider, we'll be there, and you'll be there to see it. To a good, awesome cars and coffee event with my buddy here, Mr. Eric, and the Cadillac CTS-V.
What's up, guys?
The infamous tire burning, gapping, you know what it is. So we're gonna ask him a few questions, around the way. Let's see what he has to say about this badass car. By the way, welcome to Stance Rehab. You ready for this, Eric?
Oh, I'm always ready.
So first question. We already know your name is Eric. Where do you come from?
Chicago, man. Born and raised.
Alright. City, suburbs, outside, inside?
I grew up like Belmont Central area in the city, and then live out in the burbs now.
Now, we all had our first car. Like myself, I had a 1993 Nissan Altima. And I thought it was a race car back then. High school days, when we thought everything was fast. Now tell us about yours, Eric. What was your first car?
My first car I bought when I was 15 years old. I bought a 88 Pontiac Grand Am. It was a beater. Me and my dad kind of worked on it, got it fixed up before I turned 16, and then that was my first car. Okay. Ever since then, I had a passion for working on cars, and went from the Grand Am to a old 87 Oldsmobile Cutlass that was built up. Okay. Back then, running about, 13s, it was fast.
What?
That was high school days again, back then.
Back in the day, man. Any underground races back then, or just?
A lot of racing at GLD, a couple trips up to Canada for race wars. I used to also have an old Oldsmobile Alero. It was ground effects, bagged, stereo system, everything. So
back in the day.
Back in the day, car shows up in Canada as well, all over Chicago. It was good times.
All right. Now we all have that dream car. Like for myself, my dream car has always changed from time to time. And sometimes it's the Tesla, sometimes it's whatever comes up, maybe like a Lamborghini, But so far my dream car has been like a Tesla. I want to go full electric. But I don't know about this guy, because this guy likes that noise, this guy likes the muffler, he likes the speed, he likes that 10-second life. So
9-second life now.
Yeah, 9 second. So let us know. What is do you have a dream car?
You know what? Growing up, I always wanted a Lamborghini, so I still want one of those. Not that they would be the quickest, but I've always wanted one.
Now, anything like special, like the Aventador or something like that?
Just a Lambo. It's like a status symbol. You know what I mean?
Now, everywhere we go, we see a car. We see something that we like, and we're like, man, I have a badass car, but I wish I had that car. Have you ever had that instance come up anytime since you had this Cadillac?
Yeah, all the time, man. I appreciate all builds. And I gotta tell you, Chris Hill's old GTR, the teal one, that was one sick ride. Anytime I saw it, man, I wish I had one of those.
Yeah,
made me love the GTR.
And I tell you that it's still pretty popular, right? I mean, we still see those clips on Facebook,
man.
YouTube.
Everybody's still cruising YouTube and watching those clips. It's a badass car. You put some good videos together on it.
You mentioned that back in high school days, you had that old school ride of yours, and that's when you started modding cars. Now, is that when you heavily started modding, like as in speed-wise, or?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that 87 Cutlass that I had was beautiful, man. Midnight blue. Had a 350 olds in it, turbo 350 tranny, 373 rear end, Detroit locker in it. It was a badass car. Stereo system, everything, man. I even had an alarm that would roll down the windows when you hit 2 buttons. You could start the car, rev it through the remote.
What?
Yeah, and that was back in high school, man.
Man,
so
that's crazy.
I've always had a passion for cars, and it never ends.
Yeah.
The addiction gets worse. The hobby gets more expensive.
You just gotta go faster and faster every single time.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks. I mean, when I got this car, it was fast. Had it for about a week. All of a sudden, wanted to be faster. Put a pulley and intake on it. A couple weeks later, not fast enough. Start modding it again. So speed's definitely an addiction.
All right, and I believe this is probably like your. It's not a daily driver, is it?
No. This thing comes out for going to the track, going to car shows. Usually doesn't see rain. It had to drive in the rain to Weekfest. I'm sorry, make sure I pronounce it correctly. But yeah, I mean, it was an adventure trying to drive down there on slicks in the rain on the expressway.
Right.
Very interesting ride.
Now, we all seen movies, and we see Vin Diesel hitting that red button for Nas. We see Paul Walker and his Mitsubishi Eclipse hitting the both red buttons for ultimate experience of adrenaline through Nas. One thing I want to ask you about is, what do you choose? Do you choose supercharger or do you choose turbo?
You know what? My car right now is supercharged. I'm very happy with it. It's going to stay that way for a while. But I respect the turbos. At one point, I had plans to put a twin turbo kit on this car.
Oh, man.
It may still happen in the future, but right now the supercharger is doing what it needs to do. So I'm pretty happy.
We're pushing around close to 800, you said?
With a smaller pulley on this car, about 830 right now.
830.
But I got some more stuff in the works, some more parts sitting in the garage, so it's not over yet. It's going to be a little bit quicker before the season's over.
If you could tell us what ride is it that we have here?
It's a 2013 Cadillac CTS-V. Comes stock with a 6.2 liter LSA motor. In this case, the motor's been pulled out, completely forged. LS9 2.3 liter supercharger has been put on. Fully upgraded fuel system and all supporting mods. That's how we're getting to over 800 horsepower.
Yeah, obviously supercharged. Any other kind of mods that we might be able to get a look at once we arrive at this?
A lot of cooling mods on here. Got a dual fan heat exchanger up front. Got a 7-gallon Aldo ice tank in the back. The rest is kind of hidden. Pop the hood, you guys can check out the supercharger. It's custom powder coated, black and yellow, match the car.
Black and yellow.
Black and yellow, man. Got a theme going for the car.
Okay, and then we got the slicks in the back.
We got, it's on welds, 17 by 11 rears on Mickey Thompson 305. And in the front, rocking a 20 by 8 weld matching rim with a Nitto tire on it.
Wow. All right, Eric. Everybody's been waiting for this. You know, it's time to see what's inside the engine or on the engine compartment. So, how about you pop the hood? You want to pop the hood?
Pop the hood?
Yeah, let's pop the hood, man. Oh my God. Hey. Wow, that's, bro, it's like,
It's still dirty though from driving in the rain.
when you own a car like this, every single part of this car has to be clean, right, Eric?
Every single part, man.
Inside, outside.
Oh, you have no idea. I was over at World of Wheels, and I took 3rd place for Best Domestic, which I'm very proud of. But the things I got dinged for was bottom of the engine bay not being clean.
What?
They wiped underneath the car, and you know, I don't drive my car normally
like
in the rain.
this?
It's pretty clean.
Right.
They wiped underneath. They're like, oh, it's a little bit under chassis is a little bit dirty. I mean, these are the stuff that they dock points for. So it's crazy. Everything has to be immaculate at all times.
All right, so what do we got? What do we have here?
You got an LS9 supercharger. So typically this comes with a 1.9 liter supercharger. This is a 2.3 liter. So it's a bigger supercharger off a newer Vet, pushing a little bit more torque than the other one. And you got the Nick Williams 102 millimeter throttle body, 4-inch D3 intake.
Wow. Real clean. Real clean. And you can't even see, even by the outside, just by the outside of the car. Even if this hood was closed, you'd be intimidated just by the sound. Alright, so our definition here in Stance Addictionz is to show the different types of cars that every car enthusiast has. And as you can see right behind me, we have American muscle, well, now future muscle, you know, it's very heavy. Then we have the Supra, which is an import, the Honda, which is an import, and the Evo, which is an import, and they're all together. And this is one type of stance, and that's what we like to show. This is what we like to show. And that's what Stance Addictionz stands for. We support all types of rides, all types of power. As long as you mod it and you like to show it off and you enjoy it, that's what it's all about. Alright, so I'm taking a glimpse here, and I just seen this beauty. It's a black Supra, and we got my buddy here, and he's gonna tell us a little bit about her. All right, so if you could tell us a little bit about your car here.
Well, it's a 1993 Mark IV Toyota Supra, originally NA, swapped over to a 2JZ GT, so it's a turbo motor.
Right.
It's got a Turbonetics T76 67. You know, I got basic bolt-ons, you know, stock motor. I got an AMB2 standalone, you know, right now. Fuel, just running basic pumps, you know.
Okay.
Waiting to go EX5. You know, I've had the car for 5 years now.
Wow.
So it's definitely gone a long way. You know, I got the car, it was beat to crap, you know, the paint was peeling, you know, all of the clear coat was just some faded to shit. Car's been repainted. It's an original California car.
Right.
So I brought it over. I was in the Marines when I got it.
Okay.
So
all right.
I brought it back from there.
And this is
I've had it for 5 years now.
let's see what's in the trunk. Well, there's the ice tank. And then we got the mat.
Oh, wait, check this out.
Oh man. What is this?
Showpieces, man. Custom license plate, custom floor mats.
Show purposes only?
Show purposes only.
This color, okay, this is the anthracite Supra. Eli, how many did they bring in this color to the country?
119, but hardtop only 19.
Only 19 in the hardtop with the 6-speed in this color. This car is worth right now $80,000.
Oh,
If it's bone stock, because the color, the Toyota people didn't bring a lot of hardtop to America. They brought a lot of hardtop to America. So if you have a hardtop,
Man, I haven't seen this car in 2 years, man.
this model is worth.
Oh, it's a big
You're gonna
motor.
be famous.
yeah, like
He's gonna
Big
make you
motors
famous.
are piston rods, powder, no powder rods, Corello pistons. Has all the Ferreira valve train,
obviously.
GSC stage 1 cams,
Okay.
6766 turbo with it's a 3-inch RPS manifold, intake manifold, a sub-performance manifold with a sub-performance fuel rail, 3 in a row great intercooler.
Okay. And about how much like power?
He puts like almost 850 to the wheels.
850?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I got the Pro FI or Flex Fuel ECU. It's very good. It's